This is the nightmare. This is freaking about as hard as you think it would be. Hi, welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be showing you a section of the Wilderness Waterway canoe trail called the Nightmare. So we just got back from the Wilderness Waterway in Everglades National Park. We did a 115-mile canoe trip. It took us 8 days. I'm starting to break my videos down by day, but when I get to a certain section locally known as the Nightmare, I just can't do it justice. The Nightmare deserves its own video. If you're interested in doing a week-long canoe trip where you have beautiful camping and you get to paddle with dolphins and manatees and alligators, I definitely suggest the Wilderness Waterway canoe trail. If you're interested in having your body picked clean by crabs and having your corpse found by drug runners, then I suggest going in the Nightmare unprepared. So that sounds harsh, but that is the reality of it. No one is coming to get you. Power boats can't get there. We saw one boat from either direction in 8 days. So there's not enough traffic to get any help for you. There's no cell phone signal down there. During low tide, the water completely rushes out and you cannot float your boat out. During high tide, it's very difficult to navigate. At times we were navigating by signs of other people, meaning that we saw where they had sawn limbs or where canoes have passed by from scuffs on the branches. It's the real deal. So I'm going to start this series out with the Nightmare. This is the crowning jewel of this trip. It was great. After I was out of it and after I got to see footage, I'm just still held in awe by the beauty of this. It's remote. Nobody goes through it. It's untouched. It's really what you're looking for in a trip through the Everglades. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at outdoorcore.com. So I'm going to create a playlist. Go ahead and check out the entire trip. Definitely put this one on your bucket list, but here's the Nightmare. So right up here is our first marker. This is number 24, marker 24. And technically, this is Woods River that we're on right now that feeds into the section known as the Nightmare. Gotta have one. Yep. That little, tiny little creek. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. This is badass. Oh. Look how tight it gets up ahead of here. This is freaking ridiculous. This is like, I never thought I'd see this in my life. Not without, well, it would be like,
I think we can maneuver this.
yeah, we can maneuver it.
Got it.
Okay. No.
No way.
We're on something. Hold up. Back up. Back up.
Back up.
Back up. You gotta get the nose on that side of that stick.
Okay. Let me know when you want me to start paddling.
Go ahead. As long as we're on this side and
want to be the first boat to get here after the storm.
God, no.
You'd be bushwhacking.
Think we're gonna have to go under this?
Yeah, I don't see how we don't.
This would be balls of steel if I take a skin-on frame through this. Not that I wouldn't do it.
You'd get halfway in and puncture it.
I'd have to have a support boat or something with me.
Doing my canoe yoga this morning.
Oh shit, hold up. Oh boy, I think we gotta go.
Oh, this right over here?
I think we gotta go this way. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Right between these three, I think. Right in the box, I see it. Alright, so we're gonna go as far right as we can, and then I gotta bring the nose back over left. I got a stick right here.
You get up underneath that and then I can push off and swing around.
Okay.
But you're going to have to go further left to get under that.
Hold up. Back. There we go. Forward.
Alright, I'm past it. So.
Okay. Okay, hold up slow here. Yeah, I'm through.
Where you're at.
I'm through.
Okay.
Wow. So we're not keeping our 3 mile an hour pace today. We're not getting through on the right.
Okay. All we got. Yeah, we'll flow through this. We're good. I'm through.
Okay.
And I'm the widest, deepest part of this boat. So.
Log.
Yeah.
That would be different. Oh. Oh.
I can grab this and pull us through.
Go ahead. Okay. Middle.
Yeah.
This is like the guy who is an axe junkie that chops trees down.
You took a wrong turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the guidebook's not full of shit. Except for that this is a powerboat trail. They're full of shit with that. I'm gonna slow us down.
Yeah. I can grab this and just pull us around.
Go ahead. Let me swing us. Hold on. I got my, it's no longer Nashville. This is the Nightmare. This is freaking about as hard as you think it would be. We're like chopping constantly here, and it's a hard go. We're not making good progress, obviously. And we maybe get 50 feet, and then we have to chop another big branch in half. So, yeah, whatever. This is part of the adventure, I guess. Holy crap. Holy crap, is this thing a nightmare. This has completely earned its name. This is, we maybe started too early, but we were concerned if we went through at a higher tide, at peak high tide, we'd get stranded out here. So we probably had to hack our way into this a little more than you should. But first time through, I don't really know what to expect. So I would rather give ourselves more time. We were making headway, but we were making like 20, 30 feet at a time headway. It's opened up a little bit. The water's rising, which is helping us glide over the stuff that we've been chopping. But you also have to chop stuff over your head that we can just barely clear. So the higher the water is there, you're gonna have to do more chopping as well. I knocked my microphone off. It got wet. Whoa. So you're not gonna have good audio footage. Not that you want to listen to me anyway. But it was just too much, too many limbs just barely over the gunnel of the boat. I mean, it wiped my microphone off, so I just turned the tripod down and put my phone in the dry case. It chokes down and then opens up, and right now this looks similar to how it was when we started. This is wider, but holy shit, back there we got some still photos, not many. It was all we could do to get through it, honestly. God's honest truth. It was, you wouldn't want to bring somebody inexperienced out here. The machetes were awesome. The machetes helped us get through. Some of the stuff was actually logs. I mean, we chopped through close to 6-inch logs multiple times.
You should have used a takedown saw.
Yes, a takedown saw, or one of those longer, yeah, the longer silky, that way, because it's a little safer in a boat, would have been better. We see saw marks, but no chop marks. Go real slow, we're gonna have to limbo it. Yeah, that's good. Good. All right, so the water goes up. I mean, we still got another 2 feet up, so that's, you're gonna be ducking under a ton of stuff at high, but we're dragging on stuff at low, so I don't know what the answer is. Yeah, it's 10:45, so maybe like a 4-hour window around high tide, 2 hours before, 2 hours after, but God help you if you do not make it out. You cannot get out of your canoe right here. There were some logs we attempted to, or we were considering portaging around or something, but watch it, Mike. But the now we gotta go back if we can. We gotta go a lot left. Nope, no forward. No forward.
That's all I got.
Okay, hold on.
Good?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. And this is the easy part. This is like smooth sailing compared to what we're doing, and we can still barely keep the camera upright. So there was a couple logs that we were thinking about trying to slide the canoe over like you would back home in Ohio or in northern country, where there's a typical log across a river or a dam of some type. But they're slick and slimy, and you can touch the bottom, and then you can push your paddle as far as you want to. This is like super soft right here, super soft.
Yeah, I would rather struggle on the front half of this than watch the water leave you. Back half.
Let's go right at this. This is truly the Everglade experience to me. This is exactly what I was looking for. It's beautiful, birds are everywhere, but you've got swamp, you've got mud, you've got everything here. The mosquitoes seem to follow us through this thick stuff here. But at this point, God, I hope this is it. This was really fun. This was the absolute most challenging, technical, fun canoeing I've ever done. And I'm thankful that me and Mike had paddle time prior to this. I would not want to bring a kid or somebody who you were 100% responsible for out here. This is like the real deal. Truly the real deal.
4 markers. And it looks like the first one is about halfway point.
Okay. Well, we got skinny again. We're still a couple hours from high tide. But man, this is like a creek right here. Kind of interesting. So we've been at this for about 5 hours, and I still, we're still just 6 miles. 6 miles in 5 hours. And this is a continuation off the Nightmare. We had a little stretch of open river, and I just can't film much. It's just so low. See what I mean? That's a perfect example of why I haven't been shooting much of this. Up here shortly. And we have, what have we got, 9 miles to go before?
Yeah, about 9 miles to go.
Yeah, so we've got about 9 miles to go before we're at our campsite. This is just, it's a crawl right here. At this part of the trip, we're not bushwhacking no more. More shit here. At this time, it's more just branches and stuff that we're ducking under, or navigating extreme right river, extreme left river, back and forth. And you have to line the canoe up. It's been absolutely the best, hardest day of canoeing I've ever done, and that's exactly what we came down here for.